Hello everyone, welcome back. It is Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today we have a first impression video. It's with the beautiful Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral Palette. So this just recently was released. I don't think it was stated that it was released, but I was told by a lovely friend here that it was on their website. So I went ahead and purchased it. As you guys know, this is one of those few brands where I have all their palettes, and I do not mind getting their palettes right when they release, just because I know I'm going to enjoy them. It's just one of those brands that I know I'm going to enjoy and love all their palettes. So this recently came out. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but it's only been about a few days since I got it. I did post it on my Insta stories as well as my Instagram. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's really, really pretty. It has that duochrome holographic type. And then these are the shades inside of them. So as you guys can see, this is more subdued, more wearable. So if you have been waiting for something wearable, but yet not all browns, this might be something for you, you guys. So here I could see that there's three different types of color stories. You get grays, you get dark browns, almost brownish corals, because some of them have like this coral undertone to them, and then straight coral. So today, I'm going to try to use all three of the color scheme that is in here and make a look out of them. We're just going to play around with these. You guys can see it is brand new. I have no idea how these are going to work, if some of them might be surprises, because Juvia's Place tends to do that, where a shade will look one way in the pan, but then it looks different on the eyes. So I think I'm going to start out with this shade right here, and these don't have names. Some of their palettes have names, some of them don't. So we're going to start out with this shade right here, and then I'm going to go in with this shade here. The first one is a gray matte. Looks like it has a little bit of brown to it, so we're going to see how this looks on the eyes. As you guys know, I do my whole entire face already, so that's already been taken care of. It's very, very light, this shadow. It's almost non-existent, to be honest with you. Could be a nice brow bone. This kind of looks like a brow bone color instead of an actual transition shade. But it's good to know, because that's the whole point of a first impression, is to play around. So you could barely see it, but it's there. So I'm going to go in with that brown with a hint of coral shade right on top, just to mix these two and see the difference. This one's actually really pretty. If it's like a one shadow look, I like this one. Ooh, that is pretty. I like this one. Gonna go in here, do the same on the other side. So there you have it. Now we're gonna concentrate more into the crease. And I think for the crease, I am going to end up going with this shade right here, this corally shade right here. It's like a deeper, almost has an orangey tinge to it. So we're going to put this closer to the crease area. Very, very pretty. And that one's also matte. For the inner corner, I want to go in with this shade right here. This is more of a, has a shimmery, not super metallic, but it is pigmented. So I'm going to put this in the inner corner of the eye, just to brighten this part up, because we're going to go in with a deeper shade. And then for the rest of the lid, I want to go in with this one right here, which is more of a brown coral. It's a lot deeper. I'm going to use my finger for that one, just to play around with it. So I ended up putting that just in the center, and I'm just gonna blend these two colors out. That actually turned out to be more coral than brown. I'm gonna go ahead and go on the outer part with this one right here and putting that on the outer part of the actual lid and see how that works. I'm gonna blend that out on the edges over here. So that was definitely more rustic red coral, which is very pretty. All right, so now for the lower lash line, I would do something a little bit different. I'm gonna go ahead in with this gray right here and put this on the lower lash line 3/4 of the way in. I do want to blend it out with that matte gray right here. So we're going to blend out the edges of that, this gray. Inner corner, I think I'm going to go in with this white silver just to play around with a little bit more. I might regret this, I might not, who knows. Actually, that is not that bad. It's more like white silver. So it ties both of the top and the bottom. All right, so now I'm gonna just do my lashes, the mascara, liner, and lips, and then we'll come back and see the final look of everything. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I honestly, never in a million years would I have ever thought to pair coral with any silver or gray ever. I'm the type of person that if I'm going to choose one shade that I rarely use in any of my looks, and that is silver, gray, any type of variation when it comes to that. So I'm very surprised at how much I like this and how shocked I am that it goes so well with corals. Like, I would have never paired them. Obviously, we all know that Juvia's Place always throws a little zing in their eyeshadows. This shadow, I would have never thought it would have came out the way that it did. This is more of like this true orangey coral shade. Isn't that beautiful? Like it's like a blush almost. That's beautiful. This one was very, very surprising too. It's more like a brown orangey red. Imagine that all over your lid. That's gorgeous. I love that one. This gray, I'm actually very surprised at how much I really like this one too. It's just that gunmetal gray, but it gives you that beautiful shine to it. Look how pretty that does look. So that's the look I came out with. The only shade you really don't see in here is brown. I didn't use this dark brown in here, or even this one right here, but I'm pretty sure that those would look beautiful. Let me just swatch that dark brown shade and see what that, see, like that would have been a chocolate brown. Has like a hint of peach to it in there. So you can go brown with it, or you can go gray with me, like how I did. I really do like it. Let me tell you what I did do on my liner. I ended up using a navy blue eyeliner. So it paired really nice with the gray and the coral shade. So I thought that was very, very pretty. I did that on my waterline. And then for my lips, I went with an actual coral lip, but it's like a deep sort of coral lip. This is by Laura Mercier. It's called Creme Coral. So this is the shade that I did use. It's like it is a coral, but it's like a deeper coral. And then I topped it off with my Bite Beauty Honeycomb that I do all the time. So that's my first impression on this. This is very fun. I can definitely see myself doing variations of this. Maybe just a whole coral look, all gray with browns. There's so much you can do with this, with the different depths of the corals in here. It is supposed to be a coral palette, so there is a lot of corals in there with pops of grays and then browns on them. Obviously, I'm going to play around with this more like I always do, and then I'll come back to you guys with a full review and swatches of all the shadows in here and let you guys know how they performed, which ones I thought were a little lackluster, which ones I thought were stand out, what color combos I enjoyed, all the things that I do normally in my full reviews on this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did pick this palette up, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. As far as my first impressions, different from most of what they have color combo wise, and I think this might go with a lot of people because you're still getting color but not very bright and bold. So anyway, I will link this palette down in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys most likely in a video tomorrow, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.